So thankful that we started doing this all those years ago, because I think the biggest hurdle for some people is just getting started.
It's really hard to build confidence when you're vlogging, especially in public.
That's something that I've personally had to work on, because in the beginning I found it really difficult to have a camera in my face.
Jess actually studied teaching, so she had nothing to do with film or anything like that, and kind of just jumped into it. And
I was noticing more the people around me than actually being focused on the vlog itself.
I think that vlogging is one of those weird things where if you become aware of how odd you look or how odd you are to other people, then you start thinking like them. In the moment, it's very easy to be like, oh, there's too many people, this is probably not the right scene. So you walk somewhere and you hide around a corner and you vlog something. But that's not as real, and it's not interesting for the viewer either. So once you start getting over those hurdles and you look back at the footage, you're like, you know, that's why I did it, because you had to capture all of that. That was part of the story.
Just practice and like, don't worry too much about anything else that's happening around you, and don't be afraid.
I definitely think if you're going to create a travel-based episode, try and film as much as possible, because what we do is we'll vlog and talk to the camera and explain what we're seeing, but it's so much more powerful if you get that additional cutaway. So if we're talking about the palace, get a nice shot of the palace so that you're kind of painting this whole picture.
Don't be afraid to just capture absolutely everything. Like, hold down that button. You'll regret it later when you go through all your files on the computer, but honestly, it's the way to go.
So a big thing we actually get asked is, how do we get photos of the two of us? And we actually ask strangers, and the way we get them to take a photo is we tell them how to hold the camera, so we like it sideways for Instagram.
We kind of set up the shot for them.
We set up the shot for them, and then we literally get them just to hold down the button and take like 50 photos.
Yeah.
If you ask them to just snap one photo, it's never great. But if they're holding it down and
Do
take
burst.
like 50 burst photos, you're gonna at least get one good shot.
Yeah, that's nice. So for me, I'm usually by myself most of the time, so it makes it a bit more difficult. But usually I bring around a small tripod, and if you just use that small tripod, it makes things so much easier. You can just pop your camera around anywhere. Also, something that I also like doing is bringing a friend along with me to help me shoot, because it just makes things so much more easier.
Video is so powerful, so being able to show the viewer what you're talking about, I mean, I think that's why a lot of people come to YouTube, because they come to see the experience.
And let your curiosity like lead you. So just keep publishing, keep uploading, keep learning.
And I think it's all about just experimenting, making sure you talk about things you're passionate about, because if you want something to have longevity, you need to have passion, because it's a lot of work.
Sony.